welcome back to Tammy's Home Tips. I really appreciate your support and your comments, so please feel free to comment. Today I am going to share with you a project that I've been excited about for quite a while, and that is pizzazzing up your backsplash. So I'm going to show you how you can do that, how you can make it elegant with a unique design that maybe even you've made. So I'm going to show you all of those steps today and give you all of the tools for it. So stay tuned and we'll get right to it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, let's do it. So this is what it looked like when I first bought the house. As you can see, the backsplash looks very plain and tan, and there was absolutely no contrast. So one of the first things that we did was to paint the backsplash to give it that contrast. And I do have a video of that, so please check that out. We also painted the cabinets and put on hardware, and I have a video on that as well. And it was fine for a while, but it always kind of bothered me. It looked kind of very plain and it had no pizzazz to it, and I wasn't ready to just knock this whole thing out, so I needed to find a better solution. And the solution I came up with was to make a stamp for the backsplash and kind of add some character back there. So that's what this video is going to show you, how I stamped the backsplash, and there's another video that will show you how to make that stamp for this backsplash. And I only had to do that because my tiles are actually 4 inches and I couldn't find a stamp that would work for this. So I'm just going to show you what I did, and also you can look for the other video on how to make your own stamp. So to start off with, I'm actually using the same paint that I used to paint my cabinets. So be sure to check out my video on that. And of course I'll need a roller, a paper plate, which I actually did need, and a screwdriver to get the plates off so I could paint those parts of the tile as well. I did create a separate video to teach from A to Z how to create a stamp. Now these designs that I have, I am including that in there for download. And I will give you all the instruction you need, so be sure to check out that video. The other part that you see me doing here is I've taken some white masking tape and I'm just placing where I think I want to put the stamps, but I didn't like how I originally designed it, so I'm redoing it again, and now this is a design that I came up with that I feel good about, and I'm just going to leave them there as a guide so I remember which tiles I actually want to stamp. Through dance because we're halfway through. So initially I was going to use a different design, but I'm using this particular stamp because I felt the definition was better in the middle. Now I had originally mounted the other one on a block, but I'm just using it like this, and it worked just fine. You could also mount it on a block if you like, and I have all those instructions in my other video. The beauty about these stamps is that they're kind of unique, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It's kind of that perfect imperfection that really makes it look artistic, and even like it has a nice quality to it because each tile is not the same, each design is slightly different. It really gives it kind of that hand-painted look. So what I'm doing here is just putting some paint on my roller and then just putting a little bit on my stamp itself, and I'm pressing it but not too firmly onto the tile and just removing it. Now you might have to try it a time or two before you really get the feel for it. And another thing is I'm using a paper plate that's off screen. You can't see it, but I put a little paper towel on that, and that kind of took the excess paint off so that it wasn't too wet when I was placing it up there. And of course I had to remove the plates and cover the outlet so I didn't get paint around the ones that were going to be stamped. And you might be wondering, what if I mess it up while I'm stamping it? Well, that is no problem at all. All you need is to just take a microfiber towel that's wet and just wipe it right off, and you're ready to start over. As you can see, it's a really simple solution and the results are fabulous. And voila! there it is. It's all done. It's all put back together. It looks so nice and cute. And you can see that it's all just come together now with the stamps in the right place. Okay, we did it. I cannot believe it. I've been wanting to do this forever and it looks so pretty. I love that it's not just all black back there now, and it really has just that nice look that I can go on with. So if you're looking to do a project like this, be sure to check out my other video on how to make your own stamp. I have very detailed instructions from A to Z on how to do that, and I'll also be having some downloadable prints on there that you can also download. So be sure to check that out and check out my other videos, and if you like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe and like. So I look forward to seeing you on my other videos, and thanks for watching Tammy's Home Tips.